Futbin Tracker is a brand new feature on Futbin.com, the most popular FIFA Ultimate Team website, and it is extremely useful, as we know already, to check prices of our cards that we are trading with, also in our teams. So it's really good. Also can be used to calculate tax, and this has been taken a whole step further. Now it's extremely convenient. You have a whole portfolio, which we're going to be talking about in this video, explaining step by step how you can use this feature and take advantage of it to be making even more coins by trading and also investing. So getting straight into this video now, you must be on PC or laptop to go ahead and use this feature. It does not work on mobile. You need to be on a PC because it is so advanced. There's so many different tabs, different sections that we are going to be talking over and explaining. This is simply not possible yet on mobile. Maybe in the future a simplified version will be released, but this is still just released on PC and still a very early build. There's still a few bugs maybe that need to be fixed, and definitely a few tweaks, improvements that are going to make this even more efficient. And also you must be logged into your Futbin account, and then simply is going to be at the top of the navigation bar between the market and also squads. You will see tracker. It is also in bold, and when you go ahead and click it, the navigation bar is going to change to purple, and this is just an indicator to show that you are on this page, because this is a page you're definitely going to be on most of the time. In my opinion, now I'm going to be just using this page. If you do know how to use it correctly, pretty much you don't need access to the rest of the site unless you are building a squad or something like that. So breaking down now this page, we do have tracked market auctions in the top left corner. This shows the most recent sales of this card that have been tracked by Futbin. So the whole aim of this is if you're looking to buy a card, you want to see what recently people have been buying him at, if you want to sniping him, or if you are going to be bidding on him. But this doesn't mean all of the sales are going to be shown here. These are the only ones that are tracked by Futbin, but you can see here they are pretty recent, but there's definitely not going to be all of them in here because of course Futbin can't really track all of them. But this is definitely a very good start to see how this card is doing that you want to trade with. And then we also have below that player info and also his charts. So it does show the last 72 hours average price fluctuation by hour, and that is really helpful. You can also click live, and this will show you even more in depth, broken down even further to every single minute. So this is something that we didn't have access to in the past, so this does show why this feature is even better than of course just using the normal Futbin search for the price. And then at the bottom we do also have your trade history. So when you're going to be using this more and more, you are eventually going to have your profits shown at the end once you've marked the card as sold. We're going to be talking about that in just a moment. As you can see, I already do have a few of my own there. And on the right section, this is where you're mainly going to be working. The portfolio page, favorites, and also top movers. The portfolio, this is where you're going to be entering your trades. So what player did you buy? How many of them did you buy? And also what price did you get him at? And then it is automatically going to be calculating the tax, which is calculated from the current price of the card, and then also what you bought him at. So for example, when you first go ahead and buy the card, buy your investment, or maybe if it's a snipe, then that is going to be working differently. But most investments, if you're holding maybe for a few hours or a few days, even longer than that, it is going to come up red at first. Do not worry. This is simply because if you bought him at 22,000 coins, and according to Futbin he is 22k right now, then of course you are going to be losing coins on tax if you went ahead and sold him. But let's take a look at a player that I actually traded with. For example, Hakimi, one to watch. I do believe this was 2 days ago. I did go ahead and pick up 11 of him for 22,000 coins. So I put around 250k into Hakimi's at a very good opening price of 22,000 coins. That was really good. And then I went ahead and sold him for around 26,000 coins, or even more than that. So the profit from that is 35k. That is what it calculated. But when I go ahead and click sell, then I am going to have the option to sell him for more. Maybe if I got a lazy on him, I can go ahead and enter that in, and then it is going to go and jump to the bottom of the page, and then it is going to be saved there. Automatically it is going to auto save, so when you make a change it's just going to save, and when you close the tab, come back, of course it is going to be the exact same way that you did leave it. So the whole point of this, if you are using it correctly, is to go ahead and when you buy a card, when you make investments, just enter them in here, and then it is automatically every day you can refresh it, or every single hour, check if they have gone up, and in total if you sold now, how much profit would you be making, instead of course checking the player individually, remembering again again what price you bought him at, and then also you need to calculate yourself how much it's all going to be altogether if you did sell, but this is all doing it for you. If you hover over the total profit, it is going to be showing you how much profit per card, and also in the same way if you are going to be losing coins. So this feature is just absolutely amazing, but do be aware as well, Futbin prices can be a bit dodgy. It may come up that the card has gone down a lot. So for example, with this Hakimi, maybe it went to 21k, but that is just a Futbin price. It just detected a snipe of 21,000 coins, but he's actually going for 23k. So don't panic straight away if you do see it in red, because quite a lot of time that is going to be happening until the moment when the cards do go up. You do also have unrealized profit. That is simply just the amount of coins that you would be making if you sold your portfolio right now. So when you mark it as sold, it is going to move to the realized profit, and that realized profit is going to keep totaling up. So I have 120k that is in the past day or two that has been calculated from all of my trades that I have been entering in here. So that is the point. The more you do use this, the more it is going to be beneficial, because you can see how much the total purchased, also total sold over time. It's really nice to see, and it's definitely a very good way to track your prices. You also have the favorites page. That is the page you should be just when you're looking at a card, when you're tracking your card. Don't put him in your portfolio because that's inaccurate. Go ahead and put it in the favorites. That's just do the right thing there. And then you also have top movers, the 24 hours top cards that have gone down, and also top that have gone down in the past 4 hours. That is actually very useful to use as well. I did go ahead and track Neuer, made a good few thousand coins of him as well on pair cards. That's really good. Let me know down in the comments below, are you guys going to be using this feature? I definitely am. It's extremely useful. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.